Welcome to Photoshop. These are now I am using Photoshop 2020. These are previous designs that I've done on Photoshop. So when you do your designs, the most recent files will appear here. If you want to create a new file, you click here. If you want to open an existing file, you click open. But let's create. This is where you type the name of the file. Let's say we are designing Instagram flyer. Custom. So the size, Instagram is 1080 by 1080 pixels, or let's say 1350 for the bigger size. Leave this the way it is. Leave all of this the way they are. Then you open. So this is the interface of Photoshop. It's very simple. Your layers. Now, your own interface might not be like this because I have rearranged mine to how I like to use it. But this is basically how it's meant to be. Your viewport will be here. Your engine is here. This is a video timeline. Once in a while, I use Photoshop to animate videos. And then on the top here is where your settings are. With Photoshop, you can design a lot. Like in this video, for instance, I did it using Photoshop, everything, including the whole animation of this text. I use Photoshop for my designs because it gives me room to do more. It gives me room to do anything I want to do. I am not limited in any way. This is where your layers are. This is an old file. For instance, this eye here is to hide this layer. This beast, for instance, the gold in it is done using a gradient overlay. So when you double click on a layer, it opens layer styles. Then you can, this is the layer style on the beast. This is it, the gold overlay. This is all the settings. Normal, it is fully opaque, 100%. This is the color. So I can use any of the preset colors, or I can create my own color by double clicking this color. I'm just showing you randomly, showing you stuff randomly. This is not really a Photoshop course. Or let's say, now this text here, the same layer style is what I used to put shadow underneath it. The same way you double click here. So you can see different settings here, bevel and emboss, stroke. This is to add stroke to it. Inner shadow, inner glow, different effects. This is that gold. This is to add a pattern overlay to it. This is for the drop shadow. The character. This is where your tools are. These are the tools: text tools, pen tool, clone stamp, frame tool, slice tool, all your tools. This is what you use to trace. Polygonal lasso or object selection tool. Object selection tool is AI. It's advanced. If you're not using Photoshop 2020, you need Photoshop 2020 because of this. This one in particular is very beautiful. You use to trace fast in seconds. Photoshop is very easy. Photoshop is very easy. Although Canva is easier, Canva is for the layman, but Photoshop is Photoshop is basic. It's basic. It's very easy. You can easily learn Photoshop within, depending on how fast you want to learn it. It's very easy to learn. And the thing about Photoshop is you don't need to know design that much. You just need to use the tool, learn the tool, and have a direction. Designs like this are done using Photoshop. So it's that, and they're very easy.